This is Dabu 7. For some time, they've been telegraphing some kind of big event coming out of Ukraine. I've covered in separate videos even how the Chinese rover pick has a mushroom cloud on it that shouldn't be there, and it's coming out of this region between Ukraine and Moscow. And they are shelling in this area around this nuclear plant that at any time could turn into the next Chernobyl and cause a disaster in this region. Now, not only are they back to shelling in this region, but the United States has put out these mysterious radiation sensors. They're said to be put there to detect nuclear blasts or the radiation from some sort of an event. This going into motion is raising eyebrows because some are saying, okay, something big is about to happen. Now, there's all this talk of this spring counteroffensive that Ukraine's supposed to be launching, and it just seems so ridiculous to me out here how you would tell the whole world what you're going to do and when with all these moves, but the world is a stage, and they are called theaters of war for a reason. They link these mysterious radiation sensors to 9/11 and make mention of it. And the connection and all of that is worth mentioning with them raining down bombs next to this nuclear plant, which if it's hit, it can be a disaster in its own right. So we could see a couple different things, all of it centered around radiation being released. And it looks like the U.S. is preparing. They're putting these sensors up so they can tell exactly what's going where and when and all that good stuff. There's also talk of staged events and all this in this article. I'm going to leave links here. I'm going to break this down further on the next live stream. Make sure to join me. Going live Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Dabu777. Hit that subscribe button for more. It's been Dabu7. Much love, y'all.
Beautiful. All right. Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, as always, love to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto Yahawah, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS for telling me this truth, and honors to the brethren in the Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith, and to Wadi Yahawah, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be First and Second Death. Now, see, this is beautiful to see because we know for a fact that we're living in these times, and the times of, this is the beginning of the sorrows. And matter of fact, let me just grab it. What is it? Matthew chapter 24 and 14. Salakia, I think it's 8. Yeah, 8. This is Matthew. Let's start at 6. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And this is a rumor. This is wars and rumors of wars, man. Because with anything that is nuclear wise, like especially when you see a title of nuclear event coming, that's wars and rumors of wars. And it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. See, so this is the Most High getting things started, okay? And it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And this is what we're seeing in these days we live in. Famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. Nation going against nation. All right. And what are all these things to? All these are the beginning of sorrow. So this is just the beginning of the sorrows. See, the Most High, he's just turning these things up, That's why the scriptures say, woe to the world and to them that dwell therein. Why? Because their sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Second Ezra chapter 15 14. And it says, woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And that's right. And the sword representing, the modern day gun, literal swords, but the ultimate sword being those thermonuclear missiles. Okay. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands represent the race wars. And you're going to have other nations going against other nations, one people going against another people, dropping bombs on each other, doing all kinds of, making all kinds of, making making destruction happen, so to speak. Okay. See, but this is all gonna lead to the second death, at the end of the day, because the Most High, our power, He did not come to send peace on the earth, and He said it Himself, Matthew 10:34, and it says, "Think not that I come to send peace on the earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword." And that's right. And the Most High sword is going to be bathed in heaven here real soon, and that's gonna be the second death. Okay. Because just as it was in the days of Noe, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. Okay? Except the first death was what? With water. This second death to come is going to be by burning and fuel of fire. Okay? Which is going to come from those missiles. All right? Let's grab this. This is the book of Luke 17 and verse 26. And it says here, "And as it was in the days of Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man." Who's the Son of Man? YAHAWASHI. And what were they doing in the days of Noah? Let's see. It says they did eat, they drank, they married wives, and they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. You see that? And so until that flood came. See, but they were all chilling, just relaxing, just like you Babylonians here today. Y'all worried about the basketball game and this and that and all this other shit that doesn't really fucking matter. When all around the world, you have things that are ready to be shot at any given moment, and to destroy you. When they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Now we all know that this cannot happen until, till that mark of the beast comes, man. But these things, they're bound to happen pretty much at the same time when you think about it. Because once those missiles, or once that chip hits, YAHAWASHI is coming. And the Lord, when He returns, we know that He's coming at what? The height of confusion. War, rumors of wars, and then when this chip is installed, that's going to be a very, very confusing time. And then on top of that, the Lord coming, that's going to be the icing on the cake, Verse 28, "Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all." You see that? And that fire, the fire, the brimstone, that's what's going to be used to take this place out known as America. All right. Let me grab this real fast.